Hi, it's Kimberly from the Path Illuminated. This is going to be a full moon in Scorpio message for water signs. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, these are your full moon in Scorpio messages. We have the full moon in Scorpio on the 23rd of April. I have 3 cards out here for you water signs. So first card, 7 of Cups. This has been a time of overwhelm, confusion, triggers, right? We went through the eclipse portal. We're still in Mercury retrograde until the 25th, and you've had lots on your mind, a lot of choices, a lot to consider, a lot to reflect on. The 7 of Cups can speak to confusion about the choices you need to make moving forward. Now, for me, as a Pisces sun and rising, I continue, especially in those moments when I feel confused about what decision to make, learning to lean on my intuition and higher guidance, that if I don't know what to do right now, I trust that I'm not supposed to know right now. And I also equally trust that when it's time for me to make a decision, whatever that decision is, could be about career, could be about a relationship, a friendship, a family situation, moving, almost anything, depending on your situation, water signs. I trust that when it's time for me to make a decision, I'm going to know what to do at that time. And if I don't know, the universe is asking me to be patient and to lean into faith, right? And to trust divine timing. Faith is not something, our faith is not really relevant until we are challenged and triggered and we are feeling confused and overwhelmed. So you've been in deep contemplation, thinking about the ins, the outs, the ups, the downs, possibly doing research, being stuck in your head. I don't know about y'all, but my sleep has been all over the place. So likely intrusive thoughts about, well, if I make this choice, this will happen. If I make that choice, this will happen. All that's not necessarily bad, right? Continue to allow yourself to be with what's happening, water signs. Again, if you don't know what to do right now, trust that, lean into whatever's coming up because there's wisdom there, and continue to trust that you will know when you need to know and let the universe guide you. Then we have King of Cups. So I feel like this time of confusion and overwhelm, emotionally and otherwise, water signs, has been assisting you in learning how to mature emotionally, right? The King of Cups, this is not about gender, this is an energy, is very grounded and mature. This is an archetype that understands that his intuition and his emotions are magic, they're beautiful, they are, a double-edged sword at times, but he is mature enough and grounded and balanced enough that he does not allow his emotions and his triggers to control him. Right? He sits with the feelings. He sits with the discomfort. He sits with the fear. He allows himself to cry. He allows himself to feel overwhelmed because he knows that there is an equal connection to even sadness and happiness, right? That I'm triggered because I'm having to make some big life decisions and it's triggering my fears. So I'm feeling overwhelmed. I'm going to allow myself to cry. And then in the same moment, I'm by the water and I see a beautiful fish and I'm joyful, right? That my deep emotions go both ways. And all of my emotions, all of my insights are extremely valuable, but I'm mature enough to know that I'm not going to let my triggers, my emotions, to control the way that I act. I'm going to sit with it. I'm not going to force, I'm going to flow because I have learned over many years of my life that yes, my emotions are a gift as long as I don't let them control me, right? Let them inform me, give me information about my situation, how I'm feeling, but finding a way to ground myself so that I can better perceive and access that wisdom without it controlling, because I want to be responsive, not reactive. And then we have the Ace of Wands. So something's going to be revealed it's going to become very clear, water signs. All of this confusion, all of this patience you've had to find, right? The angst you have felt, the frustration of like, oh my God, there's so many things to do. There's so many things to consider. And I don't want to make the wrong decision, but like, I feel like, what am I going to do? How am I going to figure this out? Learning to be with those triggers, that angst, that frustration, and sitting with it instead of, again, being reactive and being impulsive in your decision making, it's going to bring in this enlightenment where things become very clear. This is the path forward. You're going to feel peace in your heart about this opportunity, this offer, this communication. You're going to finally know what to do, where to go, and where to put your time, energy, and resources. This has been a test of your faith. It has been a time of the universe asking you to be with the triggers, the confusion, the frustration, to learn how to ground in your emotional body. And again, learning how to be that force to be reckoned with, where yes, I feel all of my emotions, but they don't control me because I'm no longer reactive. I am responsive and mature. And because of that, the universe is bringing in clarity about what is next. Water signs. So this is just about you continuing to sit with it. It's going to be cleared up in divine timing. So continue to trust this process, water signs. Again, with this full moon in Scorpio on the 23rd, any continued fears you have about the unknown, about the outcome, about feeling confused and frustrated, write that down. Let the universe know this has been a test of my faith. I feel frustrated. I feel confused. I don't like this feeling, but I am trusting you, universe, to help me. I know that the answer is coming. I know clarity is coming. I know peace is coming, and I'm going to sit with these triggers and these emotions and allow it to teach me how to lean more into my faith and to trust divine timing. So hope the messages resonated for you, water signs. Don't forget to click the link in my bio to check out my YouTube for my April energy readings or to book a one-on-one personal reading with me. And happy full moon.